No makeup today. Ooh, pinky hair. Ooh. And I've got my Mick Hucknall Simply Red t-shirt on. Oh, can't beat it. Hi guys, I hope you're all doing okay. Lovely to see you all again. If you're new to the channel, hi, my name's Becky. Subscribe below, I think it's below somewhere, like if you like this video, and you'll find out a bit more about me. So my name's Becky, as I say, if you're new, and I am trying to fight my uterine fibroids naturally. So without any more medical intervention, I'm hoping to do it through diet, lifestyle, and lots and lots and lots of different things, and everything that you want to encourage me to do or suggest I should try, and I'm trying to do it, and I know it's a long journey. And in my last video where I was talking about how I'd had my first period since starting this journey, and actually I saw, although obviously there was still a lot of the negatives that I have every month, there were some negatives, and you guys have been great out there and so encouraging, and it's been absolutely amazing. So thank you. So today I wanted to just touch on something that I haven't really touched on yet. I have, I think, mentioned it, but it's something that I have also done in this journey. I mean, the journey's only been sort of 4 or 5 weeks so far, so we're in such early stages. But it's something that I've done from when I decided to start this journey 4 or 5 weeks ago, is to reduce alcohol consumption. So it actually wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad because I'm one of these people that I enjoy a glass of wine with my dinner. So I might drink, say, one bottle a week, and that would be it. It was just more, I think, of a habit more than anything. I enjoy the taste. I enjoy a glass of wine with my dinner, but I've cut it out. So I might have had like this amount, where we bought one of those little bottles for a risotto one day, and we used most of it in the risotto, and then I had like this amount in a glass at the bottom. But other than that, nothing, absolutely nothing. You know, it's the weekend, it's a Saturday, usually I'd enjoy a glass of wine with my dinner. Haven't even bought any, so, I'm trying to be so good, so good. And as I've been told quite regularly that it's something that can affect your fibroids quite badly. So it was something from the start that I wanted to cut down, reduce a lot. So I'm going to reduce it so much so that it's not something I consume regularly, but might be consumed on like a birthday or Christmas. I might have a glass. Other than that, what's the point? What is the point? And that's what my mindset is trying to be like. It's trying to be like, do I really need it? Is it just a habit? Is it something I know it's something I enjoy? I've cut out a lot, but I need to get rid of these fibroids, so I've just got to do it. And what are weigh it up. 1 glass of wine, or no fibroids, or less smaller fibroids, or less symptoms because of my fibroids. So that's where I'm coming from. So anyway, so I was always told to reduce, cut it down, cut out if possible, but the main thing was not to consume on a regular basis. So I did it, but it was kind of like, I kind of knew a couple of reasons why, but I wanted to find out a little bit more as to what the science is behind it, why cut out alcohol to reduce fibroids. So I've done a little bit of research on my laptop, so I found somebody that's actually looked at the science behind it, the reasons behind why alcohol could inflame, increase, cause more symptoms because of fibroids, or anger them, and things like that. So I want to just run through a few things with you guys, because it's the difference between cutting something out because you've been told to, and then actually having the reasoning behind it, which then actually makes you think, yes, I've got to do this, and it's that willpower, isn't it? It's the difference between just being told something like, oh, it's best you cut down alcohol, and then actually seeing why, the reasons why behind it, and then that just keeps that willpower going. So I just wanted to run through a few things that is on this article that I found, where people have said why alcohol can affect fibroids. And again, I think like most of the things, the reasons I'm doing and cutting things out of my diet, adding things to my diet, cutting out caffeine, you know, all those things, it's all hormone related. It's all hormone related, but in a sense, it's all mostly about making sure your body's healthy to be able to fight and maintain like a level of hormones, you know, like stable. So that's what it's about. So I just wanted to run through a few things with you guys today. Sorry if I keep looking over that direction. That's where my laptop is. So I'm just going to refer to a few of the points there, and then I'll be talking to you guys. Okay? So firstly, alcohol consumption can actually increase levels of certain hormones in the female body. So apparently the female and male bodies cope with intoxication much in different ways. And obviously we know already that fibroids are controlled by hormones and a hormone imbalance. And actually a lot of it is to do with imbalance of, I know, testosterone. And what's the other one? Something called, apparently, estradiol. Am I pronouncing that correctly? I'll put it up here, how it's spelled. Estradiol. Anyway, it's alcohol, especially a lot of alcohol, acute alcohol consumption can increase levels of those hormones quite significantly. And again, that's going to increase fibroid growth or anger fibroids or just unbalance the hormones in your body. So that's one big reason why to cut those glasses of wine down. Our reproductive system apparently is controlled by a delicately balanced mechanism called the hypothalamic pituitary, got that one, gonadal axis. I will put that down there because it's quite a mouthful. And so that alcohol can interfere with all these areas from working correctly. Again, another good reason, cut it out, or cut it down at least. We also, because how alcohol can affect the liver, and I think I've mentioned this before in one of my previous vlogs, that I know about if you've got healthy body functions, you know, the liver, your kidneys, your stomach, your digestive system is all working effectively and happily, that your hormone balance is happier. So I know it's all linked. I know it's very, very closely linked, that if you've got good digestive health and good liver function, and you're taking care of yourself and giving your body the right nutrients it needs, it's going to affect your hormones. So it's all about, I suppose, in this sense, you know, alcohol is stressful on the liver, so it's about making sure that you are avoiding that, I suppose, that unnecessary stress. Then it goes on to say, so it says, if your liver is unable to perform the functions such as being able to break down estrogen in the body, it builds up. So again, hormones going crazy, you know, like this. So it's all about just trying to balance all of those out in the body. So anybody else learning so far? I am anyway. This is really, really interesting to me. And I'm sorry it's as I'm learning, you're learning, but I feel we can learn together. I think that's a great idea. Apparently this is interesting. So if you deplete vitamins such as vitamin B and minerals within your body, it actually can increase menstrual cramps. That's really interesting. I never knew that. We're learning here, guys. We're learning together. It says about how regular alcohol consumption can affect just the menstrual cycle itself. In one study, half of social drinkers who drank 3 to 4 drinks a day over 3 weeks experienced abnormal menstrual cycles, including a lack of ovulation. Well, that's really, really interesting. You know, that is really affecting the body, isn't it? That's really interesting. So there's another. You've learned something else today. So it's been very informative so far. When women don't ovulate, it then goes on to say, when women don't ovulate, they don't produce progesterone, which will create an imbalance between estrogen and progesterone within your body. Again, it's affecting the hormone balance. So that's really, really interesting. So basically, you regularly drink, your menstrual cycle goes way and goes all crazy, you don't ovulate correctly, and then it affects the levels of hormones in your body. That's really, really interesting. Really interesting. there is some good news apparently about alcohol consumption. One positive, it says here anyway, that if many of the effects of alcohol on the body are temporary. So if you were to say, like those people in that study where they drank regularly, sort of 3 to 4 drinks a day for 3 weeks, you know, that's quite a regular basis and quite a lot, that it is a temporary effect, and that the reproductive system will return to normal once you stop drinking. So that's really interesting. But then that's also really interesting to say that if you're not drinking at all, everything should be working much better anyway. You'd hope. It's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy that we pump our bodies full of so much, and just by cutting out certain things or changing certain things or just thinking a bit more about what we're putting into our bodies, it can make such a difference. But yeah, I've really learned a lot today. So yeah, like I said at the beginning of the video, it's very much about, I've been told to reduce, to stop, to do all of those things, but I didn't know why, I didn't know the background behind it. But that was really interesting to find out that it like most things that I've either stopped or reduced or trying to avoid, it's because it imbalances the hormones. Sorry, somebody's just gone past on a moped. So it balances the hormones, so that is really, really interesting. I guessed it was the case, but didn't kind of know the science behind it. So that is really, really good. So I really feel, hopefully you've learned something today. I really have. I've done some research and found that in several articles that I've read that they've cut out alcohol and they've just had less symptoms that can be associated with periods and their fibroids. So a few people I've read about have said that once they've cut out alcohol, they've had less cramping during their period, and also that their periods have become lighter, shorter, more manageable, which is just like, it's amazing, isn't it? Absolutely amazing what can be done. So yeah, that's really, really interesting. I feel like I've learned a lot today, and I hope you guys have too. So in the next sort of few vlogs, I think we're doing similar things where we kind of learn together, learn why we should be doing things. You know, if you've got uterine fibroids as well, it's about learning what we can do to help naturally, and help each other out. And hopefully I've helped somebody out there today. But until next time, guys, because I've been waffling on a bit too long today, until next time, take care, look after yourselves, look after your bodies, treat yourself well, and I'll see you soon. Love you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.